my name is Kristen, and I have decided to start this channel for a variety of reasons. I used to have a YouTube channel actually. It was a makeup one. It was really terrible. It's really cringeworthy. But in the last year, so starting March of 2017, I actually set on a journey to become a fitter and more healthy version of myself. So I started doing keto, and I started doing it because of a friend of mine, and what she did was she posted a transformation. It was a 3-week transformation of what she looked like whenever she started and then 3 weeks later, and I saw like the changes in her body in that short amount of time. And I was like, okay, that's something I have to do. I mean, I was sold on it. I'd actually just gone to the grocery store probably 2 or 3 days before this and had bought like $100 worth of groceries. And I just decided pretty much the next day that I was just gonna start doing keto. I did as much research as I could on it and then just went for it. But that's kind of how I started. So I started doing keto March 10th. At that point, I had already lost about 10 pounds from 2016 until March of 2017. I'd put on a little bit of weight, but I was around 154, 155 pounds. And my highest weight was 165. So that may not sound like a lot to a lot of you. I know I see a lot of people who say their starting weights are like well above 200 and such. So whenever I tell people mine was 160, they tend to have like a different kind of reaction. Like, oh, that's not that bad. You know, my goal weight is 160, etc., etc. However, I'm only 5 foot tall, and that's really if I if I stretch a little bit. Technically, I am 4'11" 3/4", but I will say I'm 5 foot on absolutely anything. So yeah, I'm 5 foot tall. So 165 pounds on a 5 foot frame is obviously pretty big. I'll show some pictures too, so you can kind of see like what I looked like at the beginning of my journey. But I've struggled with my weight basically my whole life. You know, from the time I was in kindergarten, really. So I was never that small, you know, skinny kid. I mean, I was a really small baby, and then through my toddler years, I was pretty small. But then I guess, you know, from kindergarten all the way through school, I was always overweight. I don't recall a time at all when I was ever in a healthy weight range. So, you know, it's something I definitely struggled with, you know, for my entire life, basically. So when I was in like 5th grade or something, you know, I weighed like 120 pounds, and I never was in like a small size. So I went directly from, you know, a kid size to like a mid-junior size. So I remember being a 14 and a half and 16 and a half. So even whenever I was a kid, I was never like a standard size. So I was never like a size 10 kids, a size 12 kids, you know, like those standard sizes. So we had things called half sizes for, you know, like plus size kids. So I grew up wearing that. And then I went from that directly into junior sizing when I was, you know, a super young teenager. So, you know, usually teenagers are 16, 17, you know, like, and they go into like the juniors department since it's more like mature clothing or whatever. So I was wearing a size 7 in juniors, just from the start. Like I never started at like a 2 or a 4 or a 6 or anything like that. I guess technically 135 would be the junior sizing. But yeah, so that's kind of, you know, like how I grew up. You know, I was always overweight. I always struggled with, you know, wanting to lose weight. I mean, I tried absolutely everything underneath the planet. I tried cutting out, you know, my calories. You know, I've always loved working out. I've never had an issue with doing exercising. I've never had an issue, walking or going to the gym or anything like that. I've always loved doing that. I used to, sit in front of the TV and get on my stationary bike and do that all day long. That's what we're taught. We're taught from, the get-go that as long as you burn more calories than you put into your body, you'll lose weight. It's a really simple, process. And that's what I believed for, a good majority of my life, and that's what most people believe. And I'll talk more about that probably in a future video. But basically, I learned that you cannot work out a bad diet. As much as I wanted to and tried, it's just not possible. So anyways, so I started this channel because I wanted to kind of talk about, my journey and hopefully inspire some other people. I've definitely noticed, just by posting stuff on social media, that I'm getting, other people to start doing the same kind of things that I'm doing. And I've seen, people lose a lot of weight, and they tell me that, they started because they saw that I did it. So I wanted to kind of reach out and do that on a wider scale. I'm thinking about doing something, with going back to school for nutrition, or, something nutrition and fitness related. It's something I've been thinking about for a little while now, but, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I started this channel for that, but also because I watch a lot of YouTube, fitness gurus or whatever you want to call them, and I look at them and they're all, they're all already in shape. They're already at their goal. They're maintaining their goal. And I look up to them a ton. I'm not at my goal yet. I hope to be in the next few months, but I thought it'd be cool to see someone that wasn't at goal yet, and go on a journey with them. So that's kind of why I'm starting it now versus when I'm already at my goal, say in a few months. So, and that's one reason. And the second reason is that I do not know how everyone is affording all of these fancy workout clothes. I do not have a lot of money. I own nothing by Lululemon. I own nothing, by Gymshark. I don't own any of those, fitness brand clothing lines. I would like to get some one day, but I'm going to have to save up. I'm probably not going to be doing a haul with 5 or 6 different pieces from these collections because I just can't afford it. I don't know whether everyone is getting some of this stuff for free or what in order to show it. I'm sure some of them are. But anyways, I figure a lot of people may not be able to afford that stuff like I cannot. So it might be nicer to see someone that's more like myself. Maybe not. But that's just kind of my reasoning behind everything. I'm hoping that this channel helps motivate other people to, get healthier and fitter. And if you have any ideas or suggestions on things you'd like to see, I would like to keep things, either keto, low carb, and fitness related. I do plan on doing things in a gym setting and a non-gym setting, since I do work out at the gym 4 days a week, and I also work out at home. So I'm really big on fitness. So that is everything for now. I'll be making another video pretty soon and posting, exactly what my journey has been like, and kind of showing more, progress photos and stuff like that. But that's it for today. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye. Alright, so fail. I just recorded that whole video and realized that my head was chopped off. So here's my head. Sorry about that. I'm still going to post it though, because honestly, that was 10 minutes. And I don't know if I feel like redoing it. I promise for my future videos I will be better prepared. And maybe in a different setting. Maybe I'll get my tripod is outside, and it's all packed away. So hopefully I'll be getting that inside pretty soon. But I just wanted to show you that I do have a face. It's not chopped off like right here. And alright, see ya.